Today is November 20th. Today's quote is entitled, Action of the Will. It's not that if I have the karma, then I can control the mind. No, it's I have to control the mind to save myself from the reactions of my karma. Deviation is a choice that cannot be blamed on karma. It is an action of the will. In other words, like a lot of devotees, I don't know, maybe not a lot, but many sometimes misunderstand karma as a destiny that I can't control. So, say like my mind, this is the nature of my mind, it's just how it is. And so it's my karma to have a mind like this. Okay, it is your karma to have a mind like that, but it's not your karma to react to a mind like that, to give in to a mind like that. So, anytime we give in, we can't say, well, it's my karma. I just have a weak mind, a weak body. Okay, it's your karma that you have a weak body and a weak mind, but it's not your karma to give in, because your karma is your choice. So what you're dealing with is a weak mind and a weak body. Now, if you have a weak mind or weak senses, then it would behoove you to work more with greater effort on your Krishna consciousness because you have a weak mind or because you're weak spiritually, right? Rather than say, well, because I'm weak spiritually, I can't be Krishna conscious. I would say, because I'm weak spiritually, it means I have to try harder to be Krishna conscious. Don't you think that makes sense? And so often we do the opposite. We say, because I'm weak spiritually, well, that's how I am. So I give into that. I can't be that Krishna conscious. I'll be as Krishna conscious as naturally comes. No, it's not like that. Whatever the situation, decisions, willpower, determination, it's all in our hand. It's not predestined. We are not predestined to be Krishna conscious or not be Krishna conscious. What's predestined is the body we have, the mind we have, but how we utilize it, it's fully under our will. Now you might say, but I don't have that many samskars from my past life. I don't have that much spiritual backing. But Prabhupada said, the mercy is there, take it. The more you take it, the more you'll advance in Krishna consciousness. So Prabhupada's looking at this from the point of right now, you have an opportunity. You are an individual soul who can make a decision to take mercy, to practice Krishna consciousness, to take advantage of everything in Krishna consciousness and go forward. You can do that. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter what your past is. If we look at our past and say, the past karma is an indicator of how Krishna conscious I'll be in the future, then we allow that karma to kind of dictate. And if we look at our karma and we evaluate it as being not too good for Krishna consciousness, then because we think that karma is all-pervasive, so to speak, or all-powerful, then we just don't try to do what we could do to be better. Does that make sense? You understand? Let me read this and we'll get some more detail. I have to control the mind to save myself from the reactions of my karma. Deviation is a choice that cannot be blamed on karma. So if I deviate in my Krishna consciousness, I can't blame anything I do in Krishna consciousness on karma, because we understand that there's no material cause for Krishna consciousness. It's spiritual, so I can't blame something on karma for not being Krishna consciousness, and I can't blame anything material. I can't say anything material can enhance my Krishna consciousness. It can't destroy it as long as I don't allow it. Krishna consciousness is not enhanced by anything material. Nothing material can stop it either. So your bad karma ultimately can't stop you. The only thing that can stop you is you. That's such an important point. And I know it always doesn't seem that way. So I'm just weak. I can't do this. No, don't convince yourself you can't do it. Don't convince yourself you're weak or I really can't be a devotee. I'm not meant to be a devotee. What you have to understand is you don't want to at that point. That's the problem. And if you want to, you'll be able to get the mercy. You may be able to make it happen. So don't deal with the, it's in the past, this, that, And the next thing, just do it right now, that my desire is weak. And because my desire is weak, I'm making bad choices. And when I make bad choices, Maya comes. And then I lack the spiritual processes to help me overcome the problem. That's what's actually going on. So if we deal with that reality, then we can make proper solutions to the problem.